Oh, well, all right. Hello, hello, hello. Today is going to be a bit of a different episode because today is a bit of a different day. Today is the day that our first business, goodness, getting choked up already. Today is the day that our first business closes. Today started off like any other day. It's where we'll cut to some scenes. Worked out with my friends. So I met Rashad and Martez at the gym. We had a great workout. We did some deadlifts. It was Martez's birthday, and uh, we had a hinge of choice today, and our hinge of choice was deadlifts. It's his least favorite exercise, but he chose it, and uh, I appreciate that about him. He likes to do the hard things. That's if there's people around you that are like that, you should keep them around. Those type of people will elevate you. They will elevate your way of thinking, and they will make you better. So I needed that this morning to start off the day. Doing the hard thing on your birthday. That was cool. We also did some rows. We did some jumping. We did some Russian twists. I mean, you can see it. It was overall a good workout. After that, had a little dusting to do. So I dusted the machine room. I vacuumed the machine room. I don't think I videoed that, but and then there's a lot more dust than normal because we do have the construction going on, so a lot of dust accumulated. And that's okay. But from there, I lubricated some machines. I'm a big fan and a big lubricant. I'm very particular about the type of lubricant that I use. So, silicone lubricant is the best kind. It's what greases the poles the best. Write that down. Silicone lubricant. If you're using WD-40 to lubricate things, you're a child. You need to learn stuff. There's better options. Figure it out. I will do a video at some point about WD-40 cleaning vinyl, which it's great for that. But here's some clips of me lubricating machines. Anyways, I'm now at Bodegish. This is the fourth day of my new routine. Probably like the third day with my new office setup. But if I keep checking behind me while I'm doing this video, it's because I might have a customer come to the window. So if I do, it'll be interrupted, but we'll get right back to it, okay? Today is the day that we are closing our Buffalo Gap location. I wanted to film today. I'm excited that we're filming today. I want to be able to look back on this video and just remember this time because it's a weird feeling whenever you're part of your identity. I mean, definitely part of my identity. Hell, this channel is called Serial Entrepreneur. So part of my identity is business ownership. I enjoy that. I love doing it, and so having one that is closing it's weird. The process has been strange in general. The support that we have overall has been really great, but the reasoning isn't something that we've gotten super deep into, and I think that is something that we are going to do today. So, sorry, I thought I was going to have a customer. So, the Buffalo Gap location hasn't made any money in a while. Businesses need to make money, but that's kind of the why of what it closed. Why it closed. But let's dig a little deeper. That location is one that I was never able to fully connect to. I could never get my finger on the community that was over there and have a feel for it like we could at 7th. That's something that Andy and I struggled with. Started off the ownership by doing a renovation. People didn't like it. I loved it. that location was always a lot more of a convenience store. No shots at Bodegish, but it was something that people just went to because it was close, not because they enjoyed the gym of itself. It never felt like there was as much pride of membership. Um, I will say that the reason it stayed open as long as it did was because of the people who did have that pride of membership. We have a couple of really great people who were a part of that community, and so it is hard on me knowing that we let them down. But uh, whenever the pandemic happened and those and gyms were locked down, which they were, uh, we had APD pounded on the door. It's kind of crazy to think back on. I remember I was there filming some live videos for for the gym because we were doing like online training stuff. I was the only car there. Cop came up, banged on the door. Hey man, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I'm the owner. You can't be here. I was like, I mean, I'm gonna be here. I'm the owner. Like I'm here doing video, blah blah blah, whatever. But we try to do stuff like that for member retention. Retention at seventh was great. Let's say like 80% of members stuck around. It's pretty much the exact opposite of that for the Buffalo Gap Gym. About 20%, maybe 25% stuck around. There was a little recovery after we opened back up. We got back up to about 50% of where we were, but we never really fully recovered. And it's a lot of it's my fault. Um, the fact that I wasn't able to put my stamp on that gym as much as I had hoped for, just have a feel for it and know what it needed. It's definitely on me. And that sucks. I do think that we were kind of behind the eight ball in general. Of course, we leased that building, so putting large infrastructure investments into it was kind of a no for me. The renovation being the biggest of which, we spent $30,000 on renovating the entryway, right off the bat, and even that was kind of a dumb cost that we sunk into it. But I wanted to like it more. I wanted to connect to it more, and it just never really happened. So we got to this point where whenever I would get into there, I'd be like, "Am I proud of owning this?" But it didn't make enough money to inject more money into. Seventh was already carrying it. Didn't make enough money to improve itself with its own funds. So it got to the point where it was like, what are we doing? This isn't something that if this was the first impression of me or my business whenever I saw or businesses whenever I saw this place, if this is what I knew Firehouse as, I wouldn't appreciate Firehouse Fitness for what it is. And that's mine and Andy's bread and butter. So that's like our love, our passion is this gym. So whenever that started to be the case and we saw that purchasing that location wasn't really a feasible thing, the amount of money that was wanted for it wasn't exactly what it's worth to me. The fact that we're buying the other locations building, I mean, it's just kind of ended up, after taking the emotions out of it, it ended up being a no-brainer. Honestly, it's something that should have happened probably 2 years ago. And that's crazy. There's a fire truck going by right now. Yeah. It's sad to say, but that location just never bounced back. It was a great gym. It really was. It was a great gym. It does provide the opportunity to upgrade our existing location. So kind of today is the last day that people's key cards will be working. I went over there earlier, and tomorrow we're moving out equipment. So people bought stuff and loading it up and getting that all sold. It's weird. It's weird, man. It's just weird. It's all weird. It's gonna be strange cleaning that out. It's gonna be strange when the phone calls come in about like, hey, my key card doesn't work over here. I'm like, yeah, we closed that gym. It's just all gonna be weird, man. But the process of closing a business is strange as well. I don't know. It's not as cut and dry as I thought it would be. You know, it's getting the water and the electric all switched over to the landlord, cleaning all of our stuff up, still leaving it in a respectable fashion, talking to the members. Disappointed ones were the hard ones. The ones that were mad, that's an emotional reaction. I mean, I understand being mad, but like, if a business doesn't make money, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. But it's been strange. Removing it all from the website, changing the Facebook page. There's just so many little things that you don't think about whenever it comes to business ownership and owning multiple properties of something that it's just a lot. It's a lot. But 7th will be better because of it. Firehouse as a brand will be better because of it. And in the long run, I think Andy and I will be better, and our team will be better because of it. We learned a lot, we've grown a lot, and if you've been at our South 7th location the past month, you've seen the improvements that have already happened because we've already been able to free up the capital to do these things. It's great. I'm also excited. Some of the machines we had over there, we tried to get some cool stuff to incentivize people to use that location. Didn't really work. So we're moving some of the cool stuff over to 7th, which is going to make it even better. It's just all good, man. After today, I think the good will start to set in. So I'm excited for the future. So these will be in a weird order, but today is the video of how to close a gym. I think that's what my title's going to be. I think my next video will be how to open a gym. We'll talk a little bit about that. But if you see Andy or I in the next couple days, just make sure and give us a hug or something, because it's been hard. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you. Thank you for watching. This has been helpful for me, so thank you for listening. And we made it to Serial Entrepreneur, episode 8? Maybe 9. I don't know. Serial Entrepreneur, episode 8 or 9. Thanks for watching. Wish me luck in the move out, and don't forget to like and subscribe.